I'm Roger.
And I'm Adam.
And welcome to another episode of RC Street Shop's Product of the Week.
And it's another classic muscle car from Kyosho.
It is. And this is kind of exciting. It's Kyosho did the 70 Chevelle, which is a very iconic car. They're claiming it's the LS6 version, which is the really high horsepower solid lifter big block V8 that came out in 70. Mm-hmm. I'm a little partial to the 69 myself, but, 70 is not a bad looking car.
So what had happened was last year they came out with a new chassis that's a little longer, right?
Correct.
This is using the same chassis.
Yes, this is using the same chassis, to everyone's disappointment.
For the Charger and the Challenger last year.
Correct.
And, I guess maybe they decided, well, what the heck, since we're doing American muscle cars, let's do more. Right,
and you know what? I have to applaud them for doing a Chevelle, because I don't think anyone's ever done a Chevelle, at least as a ready to run, and not with a body of this quality.
Yeah, that's true. So out of the gate. So let's get the nuts and bolts out of the way. This is a ready to run, right?
Correct. This is basically a phaser. This is a long wheelbase phaser. The phaser is kind of the low end basic on-road car in Kyosho's lineup. It's not a terrible car. It's nice and durable. It doesn't handle power all that well because of the plastic drive shaft, but all that stuff's upgradable.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about that. This car comes with their dDrive motor setup, which is a brushless system with the speed control built into the motor. So you don't have a separate speed control laying around. It's just the motor itself with a speed control built into it. Also, it has their which radio is this? I think it's the KT or the Synchro radio, whatever it is. It comes with everything that you need, including a 6-cell nickel-metal hydride battery with a Dean's plug, which is a nice touch because Tamiya plugs are terrible, and that was something that they used to do with Tamiya plugs on these cars. So people would go brushless, and immediately, if they weren't clever enough to change the plug, they would immediately melt it into nothing.
Yeah.
And cause big fires.
Well, you don't want to do that. So let's see. So they used a longer wheelbase, and they did this. This comes in a couple different colors, right?
Just red and blue.
Red and blue. Really, they call that red, huh?
It's
more like a rust.
It is. The car itself is red. It's the packaging doesn't do it justice. It's definitely a red car. Just like this blue is way darker than it appears on the
That's
the
true.
box.
The blue on the box is.
And these are supposedly factory colors. So in 70, you could get a Chevelle this color. I'm pretty sure my father had a 69 that was this color. So they did a nice job of recreating the factory color, doing the chrome on the bumpers. Mm-hmm. Chrome's a hard thing to do. Are those plastic bumpers?
Yep.
Oh, nice. This car's also set up for lights. It's got light buckets in it.
I was just going to say, this thing's ready for LED lights.
Yeah.
There's already light buckets in it.
It's a beautiful, beautiful body. You really can't appreciate how nice this body is till you see it.
Yeah, this is really, really decent. I mean, most of it's sculpted detail. Some of it is stickers. But, I'd really like them chrome.
Yeah, they did a good job with that.
And, that's really
nice. I mean, all the period badging is there. It has the SS badge on the front of the car. It's a nice body.
I had a friend in high school who had I want to say it was a 71 or 72 Chevelle. And it certainly wasn't the big block version like this or anything like that. But I have some fond memories of cruising downtown Lowell trying to get girls' phone numbers.
Right.
In that.
Another nice feature of this car is the nice scale-looking wheels.
Mm-hmm.
Also, they gave you the aluminum shocks with this, or at least the aluminum shock caps, which is a nice touch. Mm-hmm. So it's not a basic phaser like you would buy with like a VEX or one of the Porsches.
There's also drift tires.
Yes.
In here in the
Yes, you do. You do get drift tires with the car too. So it's a pretty complete package, I would say.
Yeah. This is the all-in-one unit, right? For the
the motor speed control are all one unit.
Yeah.
Not the fastest motor in the world, but not the fastest car in the world. You're not buying this thing to go 200 miles an hour. You're buying it because it's beautiful.
Exactly. Roger's right. Like, seriously, seeing this in person, like, it's got a metallic paint finish.
And what's crazy is the body details. Like on the side, you can see the lines. You can see the curve. Like, they really were faithful to everything with that year Chevelle.
What's the price point on these guys?
This car is going to be about $300.
All right.
Or actually, $350. I'm sorry. Like the rest of the Kyosho line.
Yeah, $350. Yeah, a little pricey. You pay a little more because these are from Japan.
Right.
Japanese company, and technically made in China.
But You're paying for licensing is a big
Absolutely. And this is all officially licensed.
Right.
You know.
Right.
Really nice.
It is. It's a beautiful, beautiful car. And like I said, I'm disappointed that you did the long wheelbase body because this body is something that like you can't put this on any other on-road car.
It's not a universal body. You
it's
can't
not.
put this on your Slash.
Right.
Or, you know,
well, but even other on-road cars. So
okay,
like on-road cars are kind of like a cookie cutter style, like dimension. Like whether it be an HPI or a Kyosho or a Vitara, they're all kind of the same width, same length. Within a little bit before you guys start writing dirty Facebook or comments to us. There's 200 and 190. But anyway, these are kind of cookie cutter cars.
Yeah.
So when you stretch the wheelbase, you kind of eliminate
all that aftermarket support.
Right. So you can't run this body, say, like on an RS4 or a Sprint. It's got to be
on the Kyosho.
Right. Yeah. So, it's just Kyosho kind of killing body sales by doing that. But they feel it looks more scale on the long wheelbase, so they put it on the long wheelbase, and it does. It's a beautiful body.
You make an interesting point there. From a business standpoint, it would be better for Kyosho if they did make these.
Right. We could sell 1 million of these bodies.
And not the first time we've heard that. I have heard many over the time we've had the Charger and the Challenger in here. People have asked on more than a number of occasions, "Can I just buy the body?"
Right. You can, but it won't fit
anything. Yeah, it won't sit there on your HPI drift car.
Right.
So. Pretty usual, standard fare. Kyosho makes really nice stuff.
Yeah.
If you're an enthusiast, you kind of know that by now.
No, you could do worse by buying this car.
Absolutely. They always do, but this is sort of par for the course with the Japanese companies. They always excel at paying attention to the details.
Right.
And getting them right.
And this isn't the end of the line for these muscle cars from Kyosho. Supposedly there's some more in the pipeline. Oh. They just won't tell us what they are. They want to surprise everybody, as you'd expect. Do a Nova. Do a Nova.
A Nova would be popular.
Yeah, anything.
How about a Pinto?
That wouldn't be, unless it exploded in the rear. It's not a good choice. Don't listen to Adam.
I know nothing. Let's see. 350 comes with everything you need. Available now.
Red and blue.
Red and blue. I think that's going to do it for a video for this week.
I believe so.
Let's see. First things first. We have our online store. It is now open, rcstreetshop.com.
Buy stuff!
Yeah, head on over there. Check it out. We would appreciate it. While you're over that way and you've had a chance to poke around, we are still taking feedback through the form of a survey. If you look in the show notes below this episode, hit the down arrow, open it up so you can see everything. It'll take you a link to the store, and we have a link to a survey that we really appreciate, and the owner would super appreciate that you fill out, and that way he can help tweak the site, make it a little more useful. If folks would like to see this beautiful body in person, as well
as the chassis, about me?
Yes.
Okay, I was hoping so.
If folks want to meet Roger in person,
no, to see this beautiful body,
where can they go to do that?
RC Street Shop!
Oh, that's where we are.
That's right, I'll be out front suntanning.
What's our physical address?
If you want to see me suntanning, I'll be out in front of Spring Street, 5521 East Spring Street, Long Beach, California, 90808.
If you cannot make it to the store, you can always pick up the phone and call Roger and tell him how much you love RC.
You can do that.
Yeah, believe me, people do.
562-425-9000.
Yay, 9000. And if you don't want to use the phone, you can always send us an email, info@rcstreetshop.com. We also do the social media stuff, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. It's RC Street Shop. Kind of boring that way, but it does make things easy.
It does, for everybody involved.
So, like, follow, do whatever you want to do. We tend to, post out when new things show up in the store and when new content goes live. Let's see, we also got the YouTube channel, but you know that you're watching this video. Please like the video, but more importantly, subscribe! Hit that subscribe button. We would appreciate it. Let your friends know we're doing these, and we'll see you next week.